Well, hi there. Lyle Otterbein here from Gas City, Indiana. Now, today I want to talk about buying new board games. Now, you usually know that it's just me and Mr. Nikita most times here on the place, and so we usually just settle into a rousing game, a Twilight Struggle. There's something about that intense conflict of the Cold War era that just delights us both. And besides, it's real cute while he's waiting for me to make my move to watch him bat about the dice with his little paws. That just gives me a chuckle. But it can't always be the same game all the time. We get into a rut, so I was up to town there, and I was in the Walmart, and I thought, well, doggone, they got to have some games. So I took a look around, and I found this, Twilight, the game. And I thought, well, that's kind of like the Twilight Struggle. I'll check it out. Yeah, it's got this card-driven system here. And look, you can add 3 more players right there in the middle of the game. Somebody come up to Otterbein Farms, and I just put them right in, just kind of like a party game or something. And then it's got other things Twilight Struggle just only mentions on, enemies at home. Well, now you get into the whole Joe McCarthy red baiting thing. That could be an interesting side story. Prepare for battle. You could fight out the Bay of Pigs or the whole South Korean conflict. That's pretty darn good. And then I started looking through the cards and got a little thrown off. This says descended from wolves. I couldn't figure who in the world would have been descended from wolves. Maybe Richard Nixon. He had that horrible 5 o'clock shadow. Could look a little werewolfy, but I couldn't figure out who these 3 young ladies were. And then this card here told me to chillax or chillax. I couldn't figure, is that some sort of tree chopping thing, or is this just an extra cold laxative? That's confusing for me. And there was all this stuff about vampires and all that, and I pretty much just set that whole game aside. I think it's a total loss. We just stick with the Twilight Struggle. So my advice is, get used to disappointment if you go off the script and just go out buying games all on your own. Me, I think I'll just stick to the recommendations of the fellas on the spiel. I don't think they'd steer me wrong, do you? Well, at any rate, that's pretty much the end of this little adventure here in Gas City. Yeah. I'm Lyle Otterbein. You can find me on the Board Game Geek as Lyle Otterbein, and I'm also on the Twitter, Lyle Otterbein. And this is the end. Why is that young man so sparkly?